Now we're live. What's happening, everyone? It's Saturday night. We're in the studio because we was waiting for a very special guest who hasn't actually arrived yet, has he?
No, not yet.
But I have got two very special guests joining me regardless. I've got Big J and I've got CheekySport Joel. And we thought, do you know what, while we're here, while we're technically doing that, why don't we go live for the Mandem and we'll see what everybody's saying. And we'll do a bit of a transfer Q&A. Now, obviously, don't really care about Arsenal, but obviously there's some massive news for us, isn't there? That this Ligt thing might be legit. That's scary.
That's the thing.
I can't believe it.
It's almost like I can't wait until you know what I mean?
Trying to protect myself, being like,
Yeah. I'm waiting for yellow bar. Do you know what I mean?
I proper can't believe it because I've spent the last 2 weeks saying United ain't got no pulling power, all right? And now you might be getting the Spartan of all Spartan. Do you know what I mean? Guys around it. It's like
I'm talking about a player that's been linked with everybody.
everyone.
the top clubs.
Every single top club wants this kid, and we're gonna end up signing him.
I can't believe. I'm just waiting around like you guys to see if it's true or not. What do you guys reckon? Percentage out of 100%. You know, give me a number.
Even if it's 100%, it's never 100%.
Why?
I feel 40%.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of on 60.
Yeah, it seems like it's going pretty far. I wouldn't say
So here's what we
40.
know. There's people been saying online that United have hijacked this bid, and they've hijacked this bid by what I find very interesting in all of this, and there's some fairly decent people that are coming out reporting this, Sport, who obviously know that Sport knows what's going on with Barcelona. They're coming out and they're saying United have had a bid rejected for X amount. When the amount like that comes out, you go, okay.
What's the amount?
14 million euros a year.
Okay.
Which is about 210 grand a week-ish.
Okay,
sort of money. So someone coming out and saying United have had that bid rejected, they're expecting them to come in again with a bigger one. So you go, okay.
Okay, yeah.
So it feels like that feels true. Now, that doesn't mean, just because that's true and that's true, doesn't mean that, one, he's going to come to United, two, that our next bid's accepted, three, that he was even entertaining coming to us, and that's where people are making jumps, I think.
Exactly.
People are going, if that's true and that's true, we're signing it.
Exactly.
Not necessarily. You've still got to have 3 or 4 different chips falling into place. The key factor in this, the X factor in this, for me, Raiola.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was his agent, to be honest with you, until you guys said.
Signing on fees, like I like pizza.
Yeah, a lot, right?
Big time.
Do you like pizza?
Every week.
Oh, wow.
So, if Raiola's involved in the deal, and he's asked for crazy money with a lot of his sign-ons.
He's your go-to guy, isn't it, as well, isn't it, really, at the moment?
Well, he has been, but we sort of fell out of him after what happened with Mkhitaryan and some stuff that happened with Zlatan as well. So, I reckon you get Raiola on side. Barcelona might have gone, do you know what, I'm not paying you 20 million. But do you know what money would?
Yeah. Mr. Ed Woodward. Money. Brand. Money. He loves it.
Yep.
He loves it.
I'll be honest, I'm still a bit sceptical because of something you just said. We don't know. I think at the moment what's happening is we're going off. A lot of people are basically saying Barca aren't in for him yet, so basically it must be United who are winning the race.
Liverpool could be in the mix. Can you imagine he joins up with Van Dijk at Liverpool? Probably.
That wouldn't be fair on Gomez.
Vincent Kompany has just left Manchester City. Do you think they're just going to go sound, or are they going to go? Boop?
It's true. They could come in and that could sort out the problem. And don't forget Otamendi's on his way out as well. It's
letting 2 centre halves leave.
Of course they got John Stones and Laporte, but you know they like to keep things competitive, man. They don't care if they got 3 good players and one in a position that only fits 2. So you know what I mean. They've been doing it for years with Sane. So
one of the other points of this video was that we're going to do some questions as well. So get your questions in. Just give us a good question as well. Something a bit wordy that we can actually get into. Something a bit meaty. Yeah. If you want to do it on Twitter, because you might feel it gets lost in there, rock it on Twitter. Tweet it at me, and we'll get those. Otherwise, just bang it in here and we'll get into the mix.
Definitely, that's why we're here, man. We've literally travelled up to do this particular video. Nothing else. So, get those questions in, man. What are you looking at so far?
Do you want me to tell you the truth of why Joel drove all this?
Nah, to get a trim in it, to get a haircut. Yeah, to get a haircut.
It's a great haircut.
Hey, to get a haircut, mate. Hey, to get...
That was something else.
I feel like putting up my top and showing my belly again. Yeah.
Don't, man, don't.
Oh, not yet.
I thought Party Boy would have made an entrance by now.
Yeah,
A little bit disappointed in the party that the Party Boys bring in.
Nah, flipping heck.
Now that's a name, I know.
Okay, I saw Ramos. I saw no. You know what? I saw the Ramos link as well. But why is that possible? If I'm Ramos
at Madrid, or bringing them somewhere else together.
No. Because I saw earlier on.
The comment was Ramos and Ligt.
Yeah, Ramos to United. I don't believe. Do you know why? He's got
common sense and logic.
Yeah, of course. Too much of a winning mentality, and he's just done way too much. Even that bad year at Real Madrid was better than what's going on at United at the moment, which is the truth. So yeah, nah, I don't buy that at all.
I like this question.
What's that?
Ligt or Koulibaly. If you've got to choose between those two, sound. I don't care. I'll tell you what you don't want.
Yeah.
You don't mind.
Nah.
Yeah.
Either of them have happy days.
Nah.
And I'd really consider seriously giving either of them the armband as they walk through the door.
100%.
Wow.
No, they would.
Like that?
Yeah, they'll definitely be up for consideration.
Yeah.
Wow.
Straight away.
We've done a video talking about United captains. We're going to go out on CheekySport as well, so check that out. Probably in about 3 weeks when they upload it.
Yeah.
Wow.
100%, because they're both leaders on the pitch. They're both going to be the positions they're going to be in. They're going to be able to see out everything. Like honestly, they're strong personalities, man.
But armband at the door. That's something else, though.
We need it, though. We need it.
In an envelope. Yeah. Here's like the basic information that you need to know, like local schools.
Yeah. Wow.
As well, welcome.
Can you imagine?
I like the comments though, because a lot of people are basically saying it's absolutely ridiculous that Ligt will come to Manchester United. But it's.
But you kept saying that money talks. Do you really reckon the money? Well, yeah, you did say, Raiola, but I don't know, man.
That's the X factor in this. Is it's Raiola and he's wild. He will move his clients around.
If that happens, are you going to give Ed a pat on the back?
Nope.
Oh, come on, guys, man.
10 things wrong and 1 thing right don't mean you nailed it, does it?
Well, you start encouraging him, innit? You got to start giving all right, come on.
Well done. You didn't fuck up today.
Yeah, well, at least. Yeah.
Got in the comments, should we go all out and try and sign Koulibaly and Wan-Bissaka and 2 midfielders, blow all the cash on the sole defence, like the kids up front? Yeah.
Wow, that will be, and this is exactly why.
Start at the back.
Sorry to bring it to United, to Arsenal, but this is exactly why we won't get Wilfried Zaha, because you can't spend in a particular position when the defence has been so shocking. If you've got anyone who's got any football knowledge, they'll say you start from the back. And United are in the same position where you have to start from the back.
Hey, listen, get liking the video. We get 1,000 likes. I'll tell you who the guest might be this weekend. It's a big one, and there should be another one.
Are you allowed to say?
I don't know.
Yeah, allowed to say. What are you doing?
Maybe. We'll find
Maybe.
This
is your channel.
The next 5 minutes.
Okay, 1,000.
And you guys want to know? Give him the 1,000 likes.
Put it this way, mate. I'm here for a reason. Yeah.
Horrible.
You know what I mean?
Getting all my hopes up. The Ligt, everything.
Yeah, everything all in one. All in one.
For no reason.
You know what I mean? And a little bit of Ramos in there as well.
Ramos and Ligt's really interesting. If Real Madrid was serious, I'd definitely think about them doing that.
Yeah. Are they allowed to spend the amount of money that they're trying to spend this summer? That's my question.
Real Madrid?
Yeah.
King of Spain just goes, yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, it's all a bit weird. Like when I see the players that they're linked with, I think, are you allowed to do that? Especially with Chelsea are banned from, because transfers. City could be banned from the Champions League. Like, I don't know. Really, really interesting. What's the question saying? Will David De Gea extend his contract?
People are moaning about your mic rubbing. Undo your jacket a little bit.
Oh, really?
Sit off.
What is what's the deal with that as well, though? David De Gea, where's he going?
To be honest, I don't care. Either sign the contract or sling it. Sling it, because 3 times you've tried. 3 times you've tried to leave. At some point, we're the mugs for still opening the door.
But have we met his the wages that he wants?
I think we offered to make him the highest paid goalkeeper in the world. I think we offered to pay 350, and he's like, yeah, not enough.
Oh really? Because it's not just that, but
Sanchez was fat.
Do you reckon the whole Sanchez thing is?
Bro, when you got somebody on that, it just ruins everything.
Sanchez on 470 somewhat in that region.
Sanchez is
plus if he turns up on a Saturday.
And he's not doing nothing.
And he's not doing
nothing.
No.
So players are thinking, how unfair is that?
Someone can walk in. I could walk into United and ask them for about 10 grand a week.
It's true.
If we're going just off pure ability.
Off that, yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Easily.
And he's got social media as well on his side, isn't it? So,
Which Woodward was like,
you know, yeah.
Commercially, you can work something out.
Yo, we can do this.
Oh, disgusting.
Charlie Hill with a good question there in the comments. Stephen, if you had a choice between Ndidi and Idrissa Gueye, would you take and why? Exactly the same as the Koulibaly, De Ligt. I'll take the one you don't want because both of them are top players.
Flipping heck, man. It's kind of thirsty times at the moment for players at United, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Mate, we went out of the Champions League nearly 9 years ago with 4 out of the back 5 that's currently
We just went out
failing out of the Champions League.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
So 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh, with Valencia, Young, Smalling, Jones as well,
and De Gea as well.
De Gea as well.
De Gea is a different story.
Yeah.
But still, it just lets you know we are very behind.
Oh wow. And if you look at different defences, completely changed. Liverpool's completely changed. Like,
and you know what's so funny?
Cities.
See something you said just about 5 seconds ago. Start from the back.
Every time.
Pep done it. Now even Klopp.
Yeah.
He made sure that.
Yeah, when he came back this season.
He started at the top, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He's not top,
But he did change the back though.
But since they started the back, that's what's making.
Yeah, it's true.
Look at the Warriors that United have had in defence. You go from Bruce and Pallister, who weren't necessarily world class, but they played perfect together.
Yeah.
From there we went to Stam and Ronnie Johnson. Wowzers.
Yeah.
From there we went to Rio and after piss flopping around with like Rio and Mikel Silvestre for a little bit. Even Rio Ferdinand didn't look great in that period alongside the people he was alongside because I think he wants you.
Sorry, mate.
Give it here.
Put the mic down. Rubbing it, mate.
One day you'll be a professional.
Yeah, the
Amateur hour on Saturday. It's Saturday.
Saturday, no, it's Saturday.
I'm not here for you guys anyway. I'm here for the special guest. Get him on a warm down.
De Ligt is good. De Ligt is a hell of a deal if that's the case. That 65 million is ridiculous cash for him. I actually almost failed to believe it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why is it so cheap? Is it the amount of time he's got left on his contract? What is it?
I don't know.
I know Ajax are a selling club, but seriously,
Things
man.
like that make me feel like we can just reset the market with that. I like things.
You mean
I just got De Ligt for
65? Yeah.
Relax, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he is the most sought after player right now.
There's some mad ones, isn't there? The buyout clause that we saw with Neymar, the free transfer that went with Neymar, obviously, because Qatar paid for it. Madness. What Mbappe's gone for. These are all like, at some point it becomes cheaper to buy a football.
How much was Mbappe?
When it was it 300 million or something?
No way. What, the permanent deal?
Yeah.
From Monaco to PSG? How much was it?
Nah, it's on that.
Are PSG allowed to spend that? How can you buy Neymar the year before for 200 M's?
Because he was a free transfer. His contract was bought out by Qatar so he can promote the World Cup in Qatar, because no one's going to tune in, was there, unless it was promoted. And then it was a free transfer for him to go.
I don't get it. This is above my pay grade, mate. Getting Ed Woodward or Gazitas.
Even all the people that you're trying to sort out all this FFP, they don't get it either, mate. They just
Flipping heck, man.
Don't think you're allowed to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm certain you're not allowed to say that. Anyway, 160 million.
Anything
Whatever
else,
it was ridiculous.
How about Toby? Oh, Maguire out of there.
I think
That's a decent
reckon?
player.
I think it's probably in the mix.
Yeah.
Maguire.
More
a decent
believable,
player.
more achievable.
But that's definitely more expensive.
Affirmation saying, have I heard anything about the Ligt? I've heard nothing personally. I've heard absolutely nothing. There was one I'd heard something on. He just signed a new contract at his club, so that was potentially a load of rhubarb. There's one I have heard something on, which is in the Patreon group, which hasn't actually come to light yet. It's it's pretty underwhelming, so don't get your knickers in a twist. And then I can say these ones publicly. United were briefing, like when they go and tell journalists, hey, we're interested in. Now, there's sometimes ulterior motives to that. But they briefed that they was interested in Sancho and Rice. Now that doesn't mean that United are interested in Sancho and Rice. That means they're telling people they're interested in Sancho and Rice. So that might be to start a fire over here while they go over here. You don't know that, but that was the case. Is that some of the journalists that I know were saying United have put it out there that this is with the signing.
Man, let me tell you, there's
Game
too.
of Thrones shit.
Yeah, there's too much. It depends on what's going on. Back to the De Gea stuff as well. If he leaves, though, where is he going? Real Madrid? And does that mean you get a black? What?
PSG.
PSG?
Yeah.
PSG, I think.
Is that what he wants to do?
Maybe, man. He doesn't want to be here. So if he doesn't want to be United, he might as well just go.
So he wants to go win the Mickey Mouse Cup every year?
Don't matter, man. Don't matter. Get your money.
I don't get it, bro.
It's easy. They're obviously trying to do a lot more in the Champions League. Maybe he needs that. But no, we ain't got any Champions League football. Go enjoy.
We've been like that for.
You flipping it, Jay, man.
Sorry, man. I just don't know what else to say, really, man. I'm at that stadium just like.
You really get sad when it comes to talking about United these days. I've noticed.
It's just a very dark time, isn't it? So. Yeah, it's really because you know what it is. I feel like every other year I've been very optimistic.
Yeah,
I felt like no matter who we've brought in, it's like things can always turn around. This is the first time I genuinely don't know. I genuinely
competence is an issue.
Even if we do sign the Ligt, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's great. But at the same time, I don't know if that solves my problem.
The day he lines up and he looks.
I told you.
And Ashley Young stood next to him.
Exactly. He's like, wait, what? Do you know what I mean? All right, today you're playing alongside Smalling, and it's just a bit like.
Yeah, he looks to his right and he's like.
It
looks to his left and he's like. Oh.
It changes so much.
Anyway.
One matter. Even though you're saying rumoured out, I heard that there was talks of him getting an extension.
Yeah, and he's rejected it.
Oh, he's rejected it.
Look at
You're joking.
I was just like, what?
You're joking. With a little bit of a smile.
What the Man United channel just to let us know. Wow.
No, honestly, I really didn't know, guys. Honestly, I really didn't know. For real, he's rejected it.
Yes, he has.
Why?
Toes as well. Because we're a sinking ship. Get out while you can. I'm not even asked to get relegated.
I'm surprised because he wrote like a
right laugh. It'd been mint.
I'm surprised because he wrote like a blog every few days, since he's been here.
Saying sorry we were shit for the last 2 months.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not even getting our money's worth out of that. It's been one line all the way through it.
100%.
Right, I'm going to wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Thanks to these two for coming and joining us. I think it's time to have a little bit more rum. Go and check out CheekySport. There's a couple of videos from me coming out on there with these two guys, which you definitely want to go and check out. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I might, if you guys hit subscribe, hit 90k tonight. And I think our guest, if we get him, might push us over that 100k this week. You haven't hit like enough, so you're not getting told who it is. See you next time. Oh, but I might have Paddy Ever on Thursday. Laters.